Hello and welcome to an Imperator Rome video. Imperator is getting a little bit of life breathed into it recently, and well, I've got some news. So, firstly, I'm running the game right now with the Imperator Invictus mod. As you can see on the right here is the changelog for the 1.6 Pantheon update, which is, it's gargantuan. It's absolutely colossal. Oh boy, oh my, holy hell. I had originally planned on doing a video based on the dev diary for the most recent, Imperator Invictus. Snowlet reached out to me, asked me if I would do so. But two things, I currently have my parents visiting from overseas, so I do not have the time. And also, it's the largest dev diary in the history of Paradox games, and I do not have the time. I really don't. But we have got a trailer, the 1.6 Pantheon trailer, which we're gonna have a look at and maybe do a little bit of a live reaction or something to it. So let's have a look at this. New Arabia. That's much more there. Map extensions for the step. More generic events. More bloodlines. New mission trees, love to see them. More deities. Reworked India. New religions. Pantheon. So that came out already. It's you can play this right now, and well, I'm just gonna scroll through this dev diary, and so you understand why I wasn't going to. It's not small. It's not. Let's just speed it up because it's not small. There's so much here. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description so that you can go through this yourself, pick through it with a fine-tooth comb if you so desire. But yeah, let's just speed it up even more. This is still the dev diary. As you can see, it's obscenely long. I mean, that's an hour-long video right there, especially if I was to do my due diligence. And it's huge. It's huge. And then, of course, there is the changelog as well, and that's that there. I'll leave a link to this in the description. Now, I'm going to pop in, and we're just going to, throw in a new game. And, well, as you can see here, let's close that, I have 68 out of 72 achievements. If I view all achievements, and we scroll down to the ones that I have not got, we have 4, right? Or I have 4, I guess. Spice must flow as Massillon, own all the spices. Pythias' legacy as Massalia, own Dumnonia and Kajiachia in Britain. Great Destroyer, which we'll go in for in a moment. And Periplus of the Seas as Egypt, own or have subject in all of these places. I think it's like the 4 corners of the map or something. But the Great Destroyer is really the important one here. Playing as the nation of Veneti, Germanic Brittani, Gaelic, Gallic, Celt-Iberian, Iberian, or pre-Indo-European culture groups, conquer and destroy 10 Great Wonders. Now, if you've been clued in with Imperator Rome for any length of time, you'll know that this achievement was busted. It was straight up broken. And that might have changed now in a roundabout way. You see, the reason it was changed was some kind of code was wrong, and people had managed to fix it in the fix the code via mods, right? However, when you do that, you change the checksum, and therefore you're screwed. You can't actually get anything done with that at that point. You can't get any achievements if you change the checksum. It's the way that Paradox games have worked since it's had achievements. Until Victoria 3 came out. Now, Victoria 3 decided to screw that. You can have whatever mods you want and still earn achievements. And that was a controversial decision. Of course, there's a lot of people who thought that was very silly because you could just make a mod to get you all the achievements in one go, which is exactly what happened. Somebody, I think it was Spudgun, made a mod where if you played as Prussia, you instantly got all of the achievements. So it very much devalues the nature of achievements. However, in this case, what's happened is, I believe yesterday, Imperator Rome was updated to have that very same system, where we no longer need to have the same checksum to earn achievements. Mods that affect the checksum will no longer prohibit you from getting achievements, and neither does multiplayer. This is kind of huge, because I'm sure there is a mod, I mean, I believe I've seen it before, though it's been a while since I have, that literally fixed the Great Destroyer achievement bug. And now that mod will just literally let you change the game to fix it, and then you can get the achievement. That's kind of huge. I mean, I imagine even Invictus has probably, or if it hasn't already, that it could add that. But yeah, this came out on Sunday, which for me is yesterday, or I guess considering it's 20 past midnight right now, the day before yesterday. And yeah, it means that, say you wanted to play as, Treveria. Of course, I'm playing with the Invictus mod. And we go in, we have a look at achievements. Show remaining achievements. Apparently it's locked. I don't. Oh, because I didn't put it in Iron Man mode. That's still something you need to do. Is start the game in Iron Man mode, which Iron Man mode still needs to be on. I don't know why, but that's not a bad. It's not a huge element that you need to remember. So you can't see it, but I'm just gonna select Iron Man mode, go back in. Don't think any other game rules need to be changed. Sure, we'll call it Treveria again. And then we have a look at the achievements. Show remaining achievements. And now the Great Destroyer is able to be taken. If Invictus has, in fact, edited the game, edited their mod to fix this issue. That's kind of huge, right? That's a big change. That is something that I certainly wasn't expecting, and I don't know. Let me know. Were you expecting something like that? But yeah, Imperator Rome has gotten itself another update, one that lets you get achievements, with mods. We can fix the problem that's plagued the game for over 2 years now. That's kind of huge. Other things that have changed. Civil Wars will no longer just pick a single character, but will take more disloyal characters. That one apparently fixed by Johan. Bug where release nations during peace would have no proper pantheon. Fixed a bug where you'd never see battle results from battles against pirates. Diplo range is now calculated between border territories. Wild. That's legitimately wild. It's legitimately wild. In this thread as well, there are other bugs that have been pointed out. Civil wars don't apparently have any military traditions, so I'm expecting another update at some point soon. Yeah, so, Imperator, I mean, the game is still dead. I mean, don't get your hopes up that this is going to be a resurgence of, like, active development, because that's not what's happening. It's just mostly one guy, Gorion, who has decided, you know what, it's kind of shit that the Imperator fan base, mostly, let's be honest, it's the likes of Isaac Cat, Snowlet, and the other modders that are working on Invictus, basically keeping the community for Imperator alive, and basically Gorion's throwing them a bone. And if you are one of the people who is still playing Imperator, enjoy your bone, but don't think that it's suddenly going to turn into an entire cow. This metaphor, analogy, it's awful, but you see where I'm going with this, right? I don't think we're going to get full developer support again. It's just some bug fixes, which is, honestly, it's so nice to have. Especially the fact that, it is now possible to legitimately get every single Imperator achievement. And you know what? Maybe I go 4 left. Should I? I'll leave that up to you guys. Let me know in the comments. Should I? Should this be a thing that we do? If you want to see it, let me know. But until then, Thank you very much for watching. Go play Imperator Invictus. It's fucking amazing, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.